Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from binaryoptionstutor.com. Okay, right now I've got a trade on the Cantor Exchange. I'm selling Euro USD at 06 I'm sorry 0585. You can see there's a pivot point right there at at that number. Um, Red's on top and we're right around this red, the moving average. Selling around pivots, often we can get a pop around the pivot. Sometimes guys will uh, use that as a magnet and a target, and they'll actually sell there. It's not what's happening now, but you know, anything can happen in a trade. We're kind of caught because there's only like a minute and 30 something seconds left in this trade, and we seem to be hanging here around that pivot. There's not a lot of action in the market today. No idea why. I guess it's because we're just coming back off of a holiday. And really, to be honest, when I sat down to do this video and do a little trading on Cantor for fun, I was kind of off. A lot of the movement that happened on the day has already happened. That's why you see that we're hugging this. This is S2 and that's support too. So that's really telling me that there's already been a pretty good run. We got some red here, which is good for our bet, but now we got green. We got just really a lot of muscling going on here. This is going to be a uber tight bet, but I think we eked it out. Yeah, I'm going to say we eked that bet out. And really, battling back and forth, like I said, a lot of times guys are using this pivot point. It says two, but it's a pivot point. They'll use it as a magnet. So actually, what had happened? Let's just look back at the day a little bit. Let me pull this down to make sure it's all on the screen. Run, 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 run. This is where right in here the day starts. Right here at this line, and you see we just break down. And here, this is where you want to be in Momo trading. Everything, the whole formation is here. We hit that first magnet area, S1. We hit this next area, S2. We're still just running. Um, we started to push up. So somewhere in here, I started looking at trades, hoping there would be a resumption of the downtrend. And another thing is when we break this S2, and that support level now becomes a resistance level, and that theory also is what I was trading on. That was a super tight trade. It's kind of unwinding now. You just see lots of choppy action, and this is an example of when you go and you sit down and you're deciding you want to do some trades for the day. If the run's already over like this, sometimes you just have to say, hey, I missed probably a majority of the easy opportunities there were that day. You know, we're not into our resistance areas like anywhere deep in here in this area or even deeper into the dark part of the area. So it's not like it was a miraculous time to trade. I took 12, and we pulled it off. But when you want to trade these type of exchange-based trades, you really, really want to get as much on your side and trade in the most favorable conditions possible for you as a trader. A lots of times I think that what sometimes you don't see is, and it took me a long time to get this, but when you really grasp it, the only one that has to trade all the time is the market maker. You get an opportunity to find the best opportunities to pick the best games for you to play in and take advantage of them. That's your gift. That's your opportunity. So you don't have to give it away on these tight trades. You guys saw just while we're sitting here, we're dashing all over that strike. That's tight. That's kind of an undecided, choppy market. Even the gray area here on my crosswalk, that gives you that this is a choppy, undecided area. It's now going back and forth between gray and green, and we're finally getting that push up into, okay, now we're into this resistance area, just finally touching that. But there's no formation here. If I had to do anything, I'd go short. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you don't have to do anything. Only the market maker has to trade in these conditions. You don't have to. And the more you can be very selective with your trades, the better it's going to be for you in the long run when speculating on binary options on an exchange. That's all I had for today, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Once again, this is Alfred from binaryoptionstutor.com.